I just started the stream. Week 5 of fantasy football. Predictions by Will.I.am himself.
So guys.
Let me just share the the link real quick. Okay, let's see. Let's get those predictions out.
Yeah.
You wanna read them yourself, William?
Yeah, if you want, sure.
Or we can also like take turns. You can read one. I read
Yeah,
the
if
one.
y'all want.
No, I'll let William lead.
Okay.
I'll let
All
William
right.
lead.
So, yeah, I think I went 4 of 8, so half correct. But I'll start with the first one, right? So the first matchup, I did was me, right, against Emma. Um, and I wrote, I think this matchup will be tough for Emma, because he has multiple starters on bye week. And Will Fields should have a field day, LOL, against the worst defense in the Cowboys. So his QB should thrive. And playing with no defense in his lineup might also not help out either. Yet I think my team will do good this week, hopefully. LOL, because I desperately need a win. And I need Danny Dimes to have a great game, which I think he should. And the rest of my team, I like my running backs, Montgomery and Williams, should have a great game, and also ETN on Monday Night Football. So then I put boom, I put Fields and Jones, the quarterbacks, both quarterbacks. And then bust, I put Mims Jr. and Ertz for me, which he did bust because I think he got like 0. And then winner, I put myself, which was correct.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I like a man with confidence, William. He picked himself to win and he backed it up. Gotta hand it
Yeah.
to you.
I mean, yeah, good thing that I did win and I was able to back it up. Yeah.
He did have half his team on bye, so I mean, I really wish it looked like
Oh
that
yeah.
next week for me, but
Mm.
Oh yeah, you faced this coming week, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Drake London. He had his wide receiver 1 and running back 1 on bye. A really good
Yeah.
defense in the Packers, which he didn't even start a defense because I don't think he wanted to drop anybody.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's what I thought, that he didn't want to drop anyone. And then plus, like, there wasn't that many good defenses. I mean, the Saints defense surprised on the waivers with like
Alright,
18,
tell me about it.
but I know, dude, you went to go see
I
the
saw
game and
that
then
shit live.
dude, you saw the fumble return? That's crazy.
Yes. The stadium went crazy.
I bet,
Crazy.
dude, the Saints fans probably like
And
freaking, yeah,
and
that's crazy.
how did it go? I mean, did they tell you anything? Were you in your Giants outfit? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I was. Yeah, I was obviously. But to be quite honest with you, it was
That's true,
like
dude.
I don't want to exaggerate. I don't want to say it was 50-50 because it probably wasn't. But there was a lot of Giants. Like I want to say at least like 70-30, maybe 60-40, but more like
Oh wow.
70-30. But there was
I
a
mean, that's
Yeah,
a
lot.
good.
still much more than you would expect
Mm-hmm.
in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, yeah. And honestly, um, yeah, the people from New Orleans, the people I sat around, at least they're pretty good. I mean, we were having fun, we were cracking jokes. Pretty much everybody around me. Well, there was Giants around me too, but other Saints around me were kind of like, "Hey,
No, no, no,
here."
no, no.
They were kind of making fun of us, whatever. But then
That's funny.
the easiest thing that I would tell everybody, and they would kind of just stay quiet, was, "Hey, like at the end of the day, we're both gonna be 1-4. So who's really the winner? And nobody."
Yeah, that's true. I mean, both teams left 1-4, so.
But the Saints were on Sunday, so I guess they
Yeah.
were. Trump.
I think the Saints were playing like desperately for a win because they hadn't won a game. They
They
were at home
were.
too, and it's like, yeah, and they just had a good game.
They were. They were. They did. They played good. I mean, obviously their defense played
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. I mean, the
But other
defense
than
was
that,
good.
I mean, what I saw there was In the first half, when the Giants were up 14-3,
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart had two big throws. To one of them was to Wandale Robinson, and the other one was to
Oh yeah, one
Slayton, and they both dropped them, and they were like 40, 50 yarder passes. Like
Damn.
they could have gone up like 21-3 in both of those plays, and they dropped both of those passes, and they were right at their hands, and that could have turned that could have literally turned the whole outcome of the game. To be honest, you go up 21-3, and I don't think the Saints come back from it. But unfortunately, too many.
They went the other way.
They couldn't catch the ball, and then we started turning the ball over, and you can't win a game with 5 turnovers. You know, so we move on.
Yeah.
I just want to say that for Emma, some bad luck. He's on a bye.
Yeah.
He had a lot of buys. He picked up Demarcado, and it just went completely the other way to Michael Carter. I don't think a lot of people expected that, but it
I
kind of
did.
makes sense in retrospect.
I expected
Kind
it.
of
Yeah.
makes sense in retrospect.
Oh well, Cesar picked up Michael
I
Carter.
I
yeah.
expected it, and you know firsthand, Alex. You know firsthand.
You were just trying to hustle me. You didn't know. You didn't know.
I mean,
Carter
I
makes
really
sense.
thought that Mercado was gonna do good, to be honest. But then
I-
but he
William.
fumbled,
I texted Alex, and I told him, "Hey, give me Miller, the Saints running
yeah, Miller,
backup,
yeah,
Give me
backup to
Miller.
Kamara, yeah,
and I'll give you Carter." And literally 1-for-1. And I told him, Carter's gonna take over. I promise. He's
Yeah.
the good one. He was like, you're hustling me. I'm like, how am I hustling you? Like, I'm trying to help you. Like literally.
Yeah, Miller busted bad. I mean, he didn't do good. He got like 6 points or something like that.
But
Yeah, he got like 5.
I guess since it didn't happen, I'll tell you now, Alex. The reason why I wanted Miller, I wanted to shock the league. I had a trade with Roger for Camaro already on standby. He sent it to me. So I wanted you to send me Miller and accept both at the same time, and I could get both Saints running backs on my team.
Yeah.
So I don't think you thought that, but now that it didn't happen, I'll tell you.
The Saints
Well-
running backs are okay though. I mean, they're not the best,
Well,
but I mean, Kamara's like up and down, kind of. I don't know.
He's 30 years old. He's lost a step for sure. He's not as explosive as he used to be. He's still very
Exactly.
valuable in PPR leagues. Catches the ball really well. I don't think he's
Yeah.
lost that, especially when they design plays for him.
Yeah.
However, yeah, Miller tends to be a little bit bigger, a little stockier, and he's running really well. The Saints, I think, are going to start leaning on him a little bit more to get those rushing yards. And if rumors are true and Kamara's traded, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
But circling back to Demarcado, it kind of makes sense, right? I was thinking in retrospect because when Connor went out, Trey Benson got the he got the James Conner role. I heard it said right. He didn't get the Trey Benson and James Conner role.
Yeah.
So it kind of made sense that Demarcado was going to be somebody who can do something a little bit differently than maybe Benson and Connor could. But when Michael Carter was signed up, he did more of like a James Conner style, something that they really wanted to lean on, and I think we saw that. So I feel pretty good about him the rest of the way till Trey Benson comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
And then I thought Woody Marks was gonna do better for Emma, but he got like 2.4 because the week before he did good. But I mean,
Yeah.
the Texans they had a really good game against the Ravens, but it was more pass heavy. Like Stroud, he went off for each jumps. I think I don't know how many points he got, but
Yeah, he
did
had, like-
good for you not having Lamar.
Yeah, that's one of those things where Stroud needs to hit his numbers, and he was going to do everything he could to get some
Yeah,
touchdowns for the year. I mean, he had more touchdowns this one game than he did all season.
Oh yeah, he got 28 points for each jumps, 4 touchdowns. That was really good.
yeah, he did really good. And then obviously Woody Marks had an amazing last weekend, and you expect some regression, but not as much. Yeah, and like you said, that's right. He had a good matchup against the Ravens. But yeah, I mean, I think this past week I heard a lot of talk about CJ Stroud and just the fact that he was the quarterback that has had the most regression in the past 2 years. So I think he
Yeah.
took that. I think he took that to heart, and he showed everybody
Oh, yeah.
that you
Yeah.
know that he still got something in him. But
Mhm.
we'll see how
Well,
it,
I
how
think
it
it was
goes.
he
just playing
started
the
kind of
Ravens.
rusty, I think, at the beginning of the season, and then I mean, he's a good quarterback. He just the first couple of weeks he just wasn't playing like himself, to be honest. But
Jared
now
Goff
he's
played the Ravens last week, and he did what, 200 yards, 1 touchdown. But Montgomery went off for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the
yeah.
Ravens look like they kind of just let you have one or the other.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
William,
I'm
did
trying to
you
see who
did
else
you
they
email
picked.
me the predictions, William? You did, right?
Yes, I emailed them too. Yeah,
I can't find them. I don't know why.
I
Oh,
sent them to you on what day was it? I have it here in my Gmail. Yeah, I sent them October the 2nd.
that was
It
Wednesday,
was a
right?
PDF file.
Was it
Yeah, I
Wednesday?
sent them.
Yeah, it doesn't come
Yeah,
out.
no, it was Thursday.
It doesn't come out on my email for some reason. Can you send them to me again?
Yeah,
Or on
yeah, I'll do
WhatsApp?
that right
You
now.
can send me the on WhatsApp as well
Oh,
if
the
you can.
PDF on WhatsApp. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. Document. I don't have it here. Browse documents.
Okay, so documents aside, who else we got next?
Who
Um.
else we got next?
Let me see.
Here they are. Fantasy football. All right, chumps. I sent them on the chat on the
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
rolling. Yeah,
Thanks.
on the yeah. Okay, so I go to the next one, or y'all want to go over the next one, or I?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can read
go
it.
to the next one.
All right, so matchup number two, it was I am inevitable, which is Raul Cruz, aka Smiley, versus Medallo Little Saints, which is Luis Zavala. So I wrote, okay, so we have Smiley, aka my number one hater, LOJK. Well, Smiley should have a better week this week with decent matchups, and he now has my ex players in Hawkinson and Genty. LOL, you're welcome, Smiley. And his quarterback Murray should have a great game against the Titans. And then I put as for Mr. Quickie Bakery, Luis Zavala. He's probably
Mm.
crying into the pan dulce right now, as he lost Hill and Neighbors for the season, his best receivers. So he's gonna play with some guys at receivers that most of us don't know about. So yeah, I feel bad for Zavala. Rip his team and his season. But he surprised me there, right? So I put Boom, Murray, and Hertz, the two quarterbacks. Bus, I put Mason and most of Luis' team except Pittman. LOL. And well, winner I put Raul Cruz, aka Smiley, which was wrong because yeah, Zavala won,
Because
and he
Wow.
Rico
won.
Dotto went off for
Because
32
Rico.
points.
Yeah.
I mean, he won by like 9 points, but he still won, and a lot of his. I mean, Shaheed had 21. Dowdle had 32. I didn't see that coming. The Panthers
Yeah.
running back.
Well, I
I don't
saw
think, yeah.
I saw Shahid's touchdown firsthand. He scored where
Oh
I
yeah.
was. He scored in my end zone. So
Ooh, was that like an 80-yarder?
yeah,
Yeah, it was
dude.
like
It was
it was
like
the
an
bomb.
80.
Yeah,
It was like 90 maybe. Honestly.
yeah.
Oof.
I have it here. Game log. Yeah, I'm on the East on the.
Yeah, those are the frustrating ones. You just need a little
Mhm.
bit extra.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
mean,
little bit.
honestly, I wasn't expecting for Luis to win either. I don't think anybody was.
Yeah,
Yup.
after the big
Mm,
injuries.
and I just can't imagine how good his team would be right now if he still had Neighbors and Hill.
Hill.
I,
Yeah.
but I mean, the story is one guy had Chuba Hubbard, and he didn't, pick up the backup or anything, knowing that this guy might be out,
Oh yeah.
right? Or did he have Waddle from the draft? Oh, he drafted him.
Mm,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, and
He held on for them for this
Smiley
moment.
had Hubbard. So imagine if
mm.
Hubbard would have played. I mean, I'm thinking
He,
Smiley would have played Hubbard,
he
and
held
well,
on to him
Luis
for
would have probably
5 weeks for this moment.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Savala did.
patience,
Hmm.
good patience, or just had no idea what he was doing and just kind of froze on his roster. One or
Yeah,
the other.
I mean, for sure, you don't expect Rico to score 32 points, but that's
32.
definitely that's definitely what put him over the top.
And
He
Oh
was.
it's
yeah.
crazy that he won with a running back at -0.2.
Oh yeah.
He basically, played with 8 guys, but as
Yeah.
fantasy football, the
Waller
Shaheed
did good
touchdown.
too. It's tight end.
Waller is
Shaheed
gonna
touchdown
be
and then Rocky
Waller
Waller.
is trending up. Yeah,
If he stays healthy, he might just finish honestly tight end, top 5 tight ends.
for
I
sure.
think.
Yeah.
He might, but he's always had a problem with staying healthy. But when he's out there, I mean, he had some good seasons with, I believe it was the Giants and the Raiders.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He had a shit season with us. I didn't want him.
No, he was good
No,
with the Raiders
he had
though.
like 1 year. He had 1 year where he was good with the Giants. No, I might be
Nah,
mistaken.
not really.
I don't follow Darren Waller like that.
He was injured as well. He was injured
No,
with us as well for
yeah,
a bit.
he didn't do that good with Giants.
But well, I mean, you'd love to see a good comeback. Definitely put Smiley in the hole with 1-4, and
Oh yeah, he's 1-4.
and as we remember, Smiley gave away Chase, and now Joe Flacco's gonna come to the Bengals. I don't know how he's feeling about that. I know it's not
Probably.
a really really big deal, but it's an upgrade still. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben
yeah, definitely.
Ben is probably happy right now. But sounds good. So this one was wrong, but honestly, it should have been right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is Roger against Louis.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, read it. It's fine.
Okay. Matchup 3. Madison Beer is her. Yeah. Roger versus Shinobi Louis. So I put. All right. So this matchup should be interesting. It's the one and only Roger man going against the reigning champ. Well, to start off, Roger's team has majority Chargers players, and they should have a great game. I put LOL. You should switch your team name to the Bolts, and well, Gibbs is gonna dominate against the Bengals defense. Addison and Kamara, good solid flexes, and then then we have Louis' team, who has Rattler at QB because of the bye week for Penix. And his running backs are okay. I put more Hall over Brown. And I put AJ. AJ Brown is having a weird season. He's kind of trending down. Yet Egbuka is a stud at receiver. So that helps him out. And yet I don't see him overscoring Roger this week. And I put Boom, Gibbs, and Hall, the running backs. Bust, I put the tight ends, Taylor and Kelsey, and put winner Roger. But I was
You
wrong
kind
on
of
that
missed
one.
on all of them, huh?
I was gonna say this one was
Yeah.
other than the AJ Brown take.
Yeah. I mean, Brees Hall did do better than Brown for Louis, but I mean, like Buka helped him out big time with 31.
Oh yeah.
I expected him to do good, but like 31 is big. And then I mean, Kelsey did good, 19, and then
And I mean,
Rattler did good, 16.
and you also have 2 players in Rogers' team at 0, which is the Giants
Yeah.
defense, and Jalen
Yeah, that's the
Tolbert.
thing. I didn't expect. I think I was expecting him to start Addison instead of Tolbert, but I think he said he started Tolbert like last minute because no CD and I think it was no Turpin or I don't know who.
His
So
instincts were right. It just went to the wrong guy.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I mean, if he has Addison on his flex instead of Tolbert, I think it's kind of close, but I think he still loses by a few points.
Well, also Kendrick Bourne, he had a big game on Thursday against.
Yeah, if he puts Bourne in the flex,
Yeah.
then he would. Yeah.
Bourne, and then also Sam Darnold
Oh yeah.
had a
Sam
great
Darnold's
game.
better.
It's hard not to start Justin Herbert, especially because I know he likes to pair him up with Keenan Allen. But
Yeah. I mean,
Sam
Herbert had a
Darnold,
down game.
Sam Darnold had a really good matchup. I knew it was gonna be high scoring.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it was a high scoring game. Yeah.
yeah, so I personally would have started him over Justin Herbert, and even think about it because I've done it in another league where I have who do I have? I have a pair quarterback wide receiver as well. I think it's also Herbert and I don't know.
Jackson, no?
No,
Oh wait, I'm
no,
sorry, somebody else.
it's in another league. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is there's been weeks where I take him out and I put somebody else because I feel like the matchup's not there. Even though on paper maybe the Justin Herbert the matchup against Washington seems fine, I still prefer Seattle against Tampa Bay way over that because um, I just knew it was going to be a shootout. Sam Darnold and
Baker
and
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield go way back, so they both wanted to win. Um, and I honestly think that at one point Sam Darnold thought he was gonna win, but Baker Mayfield is just something else right now.
Clutch. Yeah, he's
And
clutch.
yeah, I mean definitely, I totally would have put Sam Darnold instead of Justin Herbert. Maybe keep Keenan Allen, but
Yeah.
because I don't know, I myself can't tell you that I would have put sorry Bourne at all from anyone else that he has. Let's be
Definitely
honest.
not. That's just
Um,
that's
The
fair
Giants
for sure.
defense with a big zero. Also, I
yeah,
think he started the Giants defense because he thought it's the Saints, but I
yeah.
mean,
I expected the Giants to do what the Saints defense did. To be honest.
yeah, but it was the other way around. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he
gotta
didn't
be
have any.
honest.
He doesn't have any other
Oh,
defense on his bench, so I mean,
I
I
just
don't know.
wanna. I just gotta say, right? I don't see why you add Kendrick Bourne. What's his name? Kendrick Bourne.
Kendrick
I don't see
Bourne.
why you add him if you're not gonna play him. It kind of seems like you just wasted a waiver wire
Yeah.
because he's mostly gonna be a fill-in till Pearson, Ayuk, and
Well,
Kittle come back, right?
actually,
And
yeah,
Jennings.
he should have started Bourne because it was like no Kittle, no
I mean,
Nobody.
it's a
Javon,
prayer for
no
No.
sure, but
Jennings. No, it was like yeah,
I mean, I get that. I get that. But again, I kind of look at it like, what's the plan here?
And
You
he
pick
and
him up
he
as a
yeah
rental and then you don't use him.
yeah and he did pick him up for this week.
Yep. Just scratching my head. I don't know what he was thinking there.
yeah,
And definitely he had someone to put him for Tolbert. Like you could make the
yeah.
you could make
You
the
can make the case.
the case, but then again, the situation in Dallas, they're missing CD Lamb as well. So
Hmm.
uh,
Well,
it's tough. It's tough for
Yeah,
sure.
like I'm looking at his flexes, and he has Kamara and Tolbert. I mean, Kamara had 9.5. It wasn't that great, but a game for Kamara. So,
Yeah,
like,
but
if he
he's also playing
added
the
some more,
Giants. So
yeah, yeah,
again,
but
yeah, everybody. I mean, you could say all you want, but again, I just question the picking up a guy that you're not gonna use.
yeah,
Like I believe that if you're willing to pick somebody up, you should be willing to start them, and if you're not willing to start them, then they should be on the waivers.
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Especially a wide receiver with what that the team is basically in the hospital. Everybody, I
And
understand, and
he's
I
played with Drake
understand.
May. I'm sorry, not Drake May.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah,
Mac
he's
Jones.
played with Mac Jones
Hmm.
before, so they have a little bit of chemistry. They know each
Oh yeah, with
other.
the Patriots, yeah, he should play
Hmm.
together.
Yeah, that
So
does make sense. I mean, we'll see. And then like this was if there was a week to start him, it was this one, like you said, because next
yeah,
week now you got next week. Ricky Pearsall's
Pearsall's probably
coming.
back.
I don't know if
Hmm.
I don't
John
know
Jennings,
if
Pearsall's out too, right? Yeah.
Kittle,
Jennings, and I don't know
Oh,
if
Kittle
maybe
Kittle.
should be
Kittle.
back. I think Kittle
But
should be
yeah,
back.
There's a real possibility.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, ni modo. I mean, maybe he thought that he was still gonna win. Obviously, nobody was expecting maybe 31 points from Ekpuka, but I mean, he had the matchup for that. The same case with Sam Darnold. I think any player from the Seattle and Bucks you start. Um,
Pretty much, yeah.
but okay, yeah, this one was also wrong. Let's go ahead and move
Yeah,
to the next one.
yeah. Okay, so next one is Mr. Alex himself right here. Um, yeah, so matchup 4 from Round Rock Express, Alex versus Peso Completo, which is Freddy Salinas. Um, I put, well, to start off, Alex um, has bad luck going for him this week as he lost running back Benson to IR. And then Bucky is out this week too. So I put, he has some bench running backs in his lineup. Decent receivers, Thomas Jr. and Harrison Jr., I love both juniors. Ferguson, he's a PPR machine at tight end, so that helps him a lot. I put Freddy as I thought, one of the best teams in the league with Patty Mahomes at QB, Cook and Hill, great running backs. Nakua is also PPR, really one of the best PPR receivers. I put Bowers is also a great tight end. I think his only weakness this week are Bateman and Turpin at his flexes. Yet he also has the best kicker in Aubrey. And then I put Boom, Dart, and Mahomes, and Bus, Franklin, and Bateman. And I put winner Freddie, but obviously Alex won. So
Yeah,
good
this
job.
is another one that I think I did not expect Alex to take this one, to be honest with
It was
you.
a surprise. I mean, I look at Freddie's running backs: Cook 4 points, Hill 2 points.
Hmm.
That didn't help him. And then, I mean, Akua did good, 24 points. McMillan, his other receiver, 13. But then, I don't know. Oh, it's because Brock Bowers was out, so he had to start like a backup tight end, Tremble from the Panthers, which gave him 1.7 points. So that was not good.
Yeah.
And then Bateman, as I was correct there with the bust, zero. Bateman zero. And then,
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, Freddie had half of his roster under 5 points. So honestly, that's pretty tough. Anyone else that has an average game, James Cook surprised me, to be honest.
yeah,
If he
I
has
mean,
an average game, he wins. Um,
yeah, he lost by 13, so it's not much. I mean, 13 points.
yeah, I think Alex, for sure, got lucky here. His team,
Yeah, because I mean,
his team.
Alex's running backs did not so good. Miller 5 points, and then ETN 3.9. But what helped
And
him out was Ferguson with almost 24, and then Dobbins with 15,
he also
and
has Thornton at 0 points as well.
oh yeah,
The Texas defense helped them. Yeah.
Texans defense 12, yeah, and then I mean Dart did good, but he still gave him 15 points, which is like middle of the pack because he had 2 interceptions. I mean, without those two, he has like almost 20 points. So
Mm-hmm. And he had a fumble as well.
oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm surprised
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised he
two
has. Yeah.
interceptions and a fumble, so that's negative
Yeah.
6 points.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have that, he finishes over 20 points. That's why
Yep.
I thought Dar was gonna do good, but I mean those turnovers brought his points down by 6 points. I mean he still did
Mm-hmm.
good 15. I mean it's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking
Honestly.
against a bad Saints team, I thought, you know what, it should be fun, exciting. I liked it better than I did. As Champa said, it was going to be a shootout, but Seattle, I thought their defense might be suspect, but I figured that the difference wouldn't be too big, so I just went with Dart because Seattle's defense has actually looked really good against the pass the
Yeah.
last couple of weeks. Again, it seemed almost like a paper tiger, just because the teams they played weren't exactly powerhouses through the air. So I was willing to gamble, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I think Dart will be fine. No point to overthink it.
Yeah.
I was expecting
But
I was expecting a Dart touchdown. Honestly, to be quite honest with you, but
me too.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest problem right now for the Giants is at the wide receiver position. There is absolutely nobody reliable, and I know that Wandell Robinson has been there
He's good. He's
and in
decent,
big
but
times,
not like yeah.
but he's a small wide receiver. There's only so much he can do. He can't go up in the air. Um, you tackle him hard, he's gonna wobble the ball. As well with
Yeah,
Slayton,
like
he's also
obviously he's no neighbors. Yeah.
yeah. So that's pretty much why the Giants lost. To be quite honest with you, because in the first quarter, the Giants did really good. Dart was moving the ball. I mean, he had 2 passing touchdowns, and it could have been more, honestly. But
No.
and like you said, if he doesn't have the turnovers, he scores over 20 points, and I'm pretty sure way more than that because without the turnovers, I'm sure he scores more touchdowns.
Oh yeah, no, he's
Oh,
pushing
I,
25
I
maybe.
I picked up the tight end from the Giants. Theo, he's good.
And you didn't
Should have
start
started.
him.
I know. It's because I was like, I picked him up because I think Ertz bye week is coming up. So I was like, but yeah, he surprised me with like 21 points. So I might start him soon.
I might trade you for
Oh,
him.
okay. So I just wanted to address the fact that I started Dante Thornton Jr.
Oh yeah, what happened
So
there, Alex?
what happened there is he is like 7 inches taller than the third string corner. So I figured, you know what? They've been looking for him deep. He's probably gonna beat this guy. The Colts just
I
lost
think
their starting
yeah,
cornerback,
Ben
so I
dropped
thought,
him. Ben had him, and then you picked him up, right?
yeah. I picked him up and I was like, you know what? If he's gonna hit at any time, it's gonna be here. I really thought I was gonna be behind in this matchup, so I was gonna need not just consistent points, which my other receivers I felt were, they're gonna give me some points, but I thought I needed a home run hit, and I was like, this is I think the most likely scenario just based on the depletion of the Colts secondary, who he is physically up against his competition. I was like, you know what? There's a good chance that he can get one going. Unfortunately, the Raiders got crushed and still couldn't
Yeah,
connect anything. Like it's
yeah.
pretty disheartening if you're
I
the
think
Raiders fans.
yeah, Geno Smith, he hasn't been playing that great. I think he had like 3 interceptions for the Raiders, and yeah, so that didn't
Yeah,
help.
I've been hearing the Vegas is just looking around. There's Russell Wilson, there's Kirk Cousins. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but I mean,
at this point,
oh yeah, because you switched Franklin, right? I think you have Franklin in your bench,
Yeah.
and originally you had Franklin starting, I think.
Hmm.
I mean, but you still won, so a
So
win's a
yeah,
win.
it's fine.
Yeah,
This is a team that I looked at and I'm like, Cook had some good games. Hill busted out like an 80-yard run last time for a touchdown, so I knew that wasn't gonna happen again.
yeah,
Outside of that, I mean, he's got two Carolina Panthers starting, so I wasn't too threatened by that. Baton's hit or miss. Shepard, I mean, even when he was with New York, wasn't really anything to be worried about. Aubrey's nice, but he's not going to hit, 20 points kicking every week.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. He
but
got 7 points.
even with all that, Mahomes still had me believing, like, what is this? Could this guy really bring him back single-handedly?
I know Mahomes had a good game. I
He
mean,
really
that one
did.
interception, that was the only bad thing, -2 points, but
Yeah.
overall good.
I gotta say, yeah, once he got the interception, I was like, okay, he needed a perfect Mahomes was like 40 points. And Thomas to not, what is it, Brian Thomas Jr. to do next to nothing. But
Brian
you know what?
Thomas had that badass catch. Did you see that badass catch?
Yes, I did.
I was watching it last night. It was crazy.
It's a
He
good
looks like he's
game.
trending up, honestly. Brian Thomas Jr. He looks like he's
Yeah,
trending up.
I really felt like that reception was the one that Marvin Harrison is very similar to the one Marvin Harrison had on Thursday night.
Yeah,
It was a really tough catch. He caught it, and I think that's gonna get his confidence back
that
up.
motivates him. Yeah, yeah. No, and I think Trevor Lawrence saw that Thomas like he's gonna make him his number one like wide receiver most likely moving forward.
We'll see. But yeah, no, the guy's definitely capable. 80 yards. Um, they obviously just have not been clicking, but they've been winning. And eventually, when it starts clicking, suddenly the Jaguars
Yeah, the
might be the
Jaguars
real deal.
at 4-1. They're good. They have a good team.
yeah.
Anyways, I had
Have
to step
ETN,
out
the
right
running back.
now.
He's good.
I had to step away right now. I thought it was, right now I'm getting the rice ready. I hope y'all ready to eat next week.
Oh,
You're
Rasheed
good,
Rice.
brother.
Oh, he's
Yes,
coming back,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. I'm hoping to be at 3-3.
No,
At the
me
start
too.
of the
Me
year,
too.
I told Jumpa that my goal was to win at least 2 games, and I think it'd be okay. So if I can get the third game, I'm ahead of schedule, according to my plan.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think Worthy looks really good in Kansas
He's
City.
okay, but he's made of paper. Um,
Mm.
he's
Yeah,
made of paper. And
Yeah.
they obviously, but honestly, there's enough. I mean, Mahomes, I mean, you saw what he did, right? 318 yards, 2 total touchdowns through the air. Room for more, obviously. If they have Rice, they don't step on each other's toes.
yeah,
Rice and Worthy can both eat in that offense.
Yeah, I think the one that's gonna suffer the most is Kelsey.
Definitely. Definitely. We saw last year when, actually, the last 2 years, when Rice started taking off more towards the end of the season, Kelsey's production started dipping. And then last year, Kelsey, everybody was wondering if he was done,
Yeah.
because he really wasn't getting any looks. He was getting maybe 3, 4 passes thrown his way. And Rice was the one that was taking off. So
Yeah.
I expect a return of form. I think he's healthy. I think he's going to be looking great. And I think a lot of people haven't really, since he hasn't really been in the league that long, especially because his year was cut short last year. I don't think people really know just how good this guy really is.
mm,
And he has the best quarterback on planet Earth throwing to him, and I think that helps a lot.
Mm. Well, that's debatable, but I
And it's a
understand.
contract year, my friend. And it's a contract year. So
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how it works out for you. Hopefully, I'm rooting for you. I'm not gonna lie, I am.
Yeah.
I knew from the beginning if somebody can come back from 0-3, it's me or you.
that's right. That's right. That's my guy right
And
there.
I only say it because I've done it before as well. So,
Nah, I
um,
mean, anything's possible. Yeah, in fantasy.
but anyways, let's
I'm
go
just
ahead
looking
and
forward to week 10. I'm gonna have, hopefully, God willing, everybody will be healthy by week 10, and that's where my team really takes off.
okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next matchup, which is Andy against Eddie,
Yeah.
which was a good one.
Yeah, it was. As much shit as I talked to Andy, and I really appreciate Andy for all the trash talk he talks. He makes the game really, really entertaining. My opponent this week, complete, just nice guy, but I couldn't beat on him too much because he's just too nice guy, you know.
No.
But GG's. But yes, Andy, piece of crap, you lost. I was rooting for you for a second, and then I wanted to tie, and then I was happy you lost. Monday night feelings.
Oh yeah. I go ahead and read your prediction.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the next one was Andy versus Eddie. So I put, well, to start off, Andy has an overall solid team with MVP Allen at QB, who will most likely put up 30 fantasy points against the Pats. But I was wrong there. And Judkins is a beast at running back. JJ should have a great game against the Browns. And well, he does have two great players on bye week, which is Rome and Pitts. And I put Eddie has great matchups this week. Most of his players, I think his running backs, Ashane and Walker, will do great as well as Collins and Diggs for his receivers. And I put, well, no kicker might be his only weakness this week. And then boom, I put Allen and Ashane. And then bust Harvey and Charbonnet. And then winner, I put Eddie. So this one was correct, as Eddie won 132 to 123. And even without a kicker, he won.
Yeah, this was a very interesting one. I obviously Trevor Lawrence gave him the win. I think.
The win, yeah.
Um,
26.
and he was honestly projections don't mean anything, but he was projected 15.2. He got 11 more points, which is what he needed, what Eddie needed to win. So, another one that really surprised me was Stefan Diggs. Honestly, it was like a revenge game.
Yeah, back in Buffalo.
Back in Buffalo, I'm glad they won. The Patriots look great. The Patriots look great. I don't want to undermine them. I heard a lot of people say that Buffalo just had a bad game. They didn't have a bad. They had a bad game because they lost. But honestly, the Patriots were just better, in my opinion. Especially the offense. Well, actually, the both of them. I mean, it's not easy to stop Josh Allen. You know, you got to give props to the defense as well. But you can't tell me that they won because the Bills had a bad game. You know, the Bills were at home as well. So Drake May looks really good. He does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, hopefully he can continue to play like that, and Eddie will be good. And he has a good pair of wide receivers. A-Chain for sure. He's gonna be way better going forward. And you know, I bet he's hopeful with Trevor Lawrence. You know, and Trevor Lawrence looks great. I think this is the best he's looked since his rookie year.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to have. He had Tucker Craft on bye as well, so.
Oh yeah, he did.
But
Schultz did good with the Texans, 11 points. I mean,
yeah,
decent.
yeah,
For
he
tight end,
did.
that's plenty.
And then Ridley finally did good with 18 with the Titans.
Yeah.
Finally had a good game because 5 catches, 131 yards, so that helped him out big time. Ridley with 18 points.
Maybe being on, that indoor dome at Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that helped.
Maybe. And then you're right. He beat him without a kicker, which is impressive. Nowadays, kickers are worth a lot, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. On the side of Andy, Josh Allen for sure. I mean, I feel like he could have done better. Um, and we've known that we've known that RJ Harvey hasn't had a good year. You don't expect 2 points from the Chargers defense. His
Three
his
with
his kicker also had a down week, but
Well, I would add, right, Jaden Daniels is known for not turning the ball over. So
yeah, and then um,
Yeah,
and,
Washington.
they only had a fumble and a sack. That's it. The Chargers defense.
mhm.
Pretty
Well,
pedestrian, but yeah, no, he's efficient. Jaden Daniels is super efficient.
Yeah, he is.
but well, good matchup, and this one you picked Eddie, right? So you were right.
Yeah, I picked Eddie, so I was correct on that one.
Okay,
So
let's go.
I think I have 2 correct so far.
Let's go ahead and move to the next one. I am cutting short here. I have to leave in like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll go fast. Yeah.
Yes.
So the next one was Ben versus William H. Let's start with Ben's team, who now looks different without Hawkinson, Genty. He still has great running backs, Henry and Taylor, who should feast this week. I think Bo Nix and Sutton will struggle against the Philly defense. Chase also because of the QB play. And William H has an overall good team, better matchups. With Williams and White at running back, should do great. Same Brown and Myers, also excellent. But his only weakness, I think, is having 2 tight end on the flexes. Yet I think the rest of his team will perform. Boom, I put Taylor and St. Brown. Bus, Pierce, and Strange. And I put winner, William H, which was obviously not correct, but I mean, he
Yeah.
should have won if Strange.
He should have won.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it goes back to Sunday night. I was telling William, yesterday. Hunter Henry had a drop pass at the 1 yard line.
Ooh,
I know because I was watching that game. Because I actually bet
how
a
many
hundred.
yards was that? I wonder, right? That one catch, 10 yards, that's enough.
Well, yeah, well, no, but
I
at the
he lost
one,
by-
he would have
lost
scored
by a-
two.
He lost
Right.
by 1.2. So it's like, yeah.
He would have scored two because he was alone. It kind of reminded me of the Mark Andrews drop last year. It was kind of like that, except he was standing up, running. But yeah, I mean, if he catches that, also he wins. He wins for sure. And I was watching that game because I had $100 on New England, but I put it at halftime, so it didn't. If I would have put it from the beginning, it would have paid me way more. But I mean, I'm glad the New England still won. I'm glad, and just some
-2 though, the defense.
the defense.
The -2, the Rams. The Rams.
It
Everyone
came.
thought the Rams defense was going to do good against 49ers. And then,
Yep,
yeah.
they were
It
a bunch
can't-
of practice squad guys, and then wow.
It came down to that because if he doesn't start the defense, he wins.
Yep,
That's
Those
true.
are
If he doesn't even
painful.
start the. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
he really thought he was gonna get points out of him, and that's hurt. That hurts.
No, and honestly, I don't think anybody in the world doesn't start the Rams defense if they have them. To be quite honest with you, and
Yeah.
it was just a lot of bad luck for him because not only did he lose because of an injury, because of a drop pass, because of starting a defense,
And
but he also this would have put him first place in his division, second place overall, and he would have won the $25 for the high score of the week. So he lost a lot this week. Like
Oh,
And then Ben had the 49ers defense, which gave him 2 points. So imagine if they don't get if they got 2 fumbles and a block. If they don't get 1 fumble, I mean, he still wins.
yeah. Oh
William
yeah.
H,
If they didn't get one fumble, then William wins.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Great.
Sometimes, man, it's those little things.
it is.
Personally, I'm happy William lost. He got away from me a couple weeks ago, and it just came around. Just came
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. And Ben at 4-1, and then William H 3-2. So
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
unfortunately, 4-1 in my division makes it a little tougher to get them, but I'll get you someday, Ben.
Let's go ahead and go to the next one.
Okay, the next one is Chomps Cesar versus Juan. I put the last undefeated team is Cesar's team. I think he has an overall amazing team. Yet no Lamar QB this week. Instead he has Stroud from Texans. Interesting. I put while the rest of his team is solid, with Barkley being his best running back, Wilson, wide receiver with the Jets, having a great season. And now Juan's team is struggling without CD Lamb. His running backs are okay, but not super great. His receivers, Ladd and Douglas, also struggling. And I put also the double tight end at flexes might backfire. So I think it's another tough week for his team. Boom, Barkley, and Dak. Bust, Noah Fant, and Engram. And then winner, I put Cesar. And I think, I was right mostly with everything.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought I was gonna win. I just didn't want to say anything because I usually say something and Will,
Backfires.
Will,
Hey, but
Will,
Fant, I was right about Fant though. 0 points. Yeah.
William just put on the chat, walked in right on my match analysis, shaking my head. Nah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Tuesday.
Yeah, honestly,
recovering.
I was not expecting CJ Stroud to do that good. I was expecting for him to do good, but not that good.
Yeah, he had a great game.
I honestly think that this game's gonna help him, and he's gonna do better to finish the season, which helps me because honestly, I'm thinking of trading Lamar Jackson. If anybody's interested,
Is Lamar gonna play this week, or he's questionable? But I don't know if he's playing.
I don't think he's gonna play. Honestly, we'll see.
The hamstring. I don't know.
But other than that, I mean, Juan has had a lot of bad luck. Honestly, he should be like at least 2-4. I know he's lost a couple of games, not starting Dalton Kincaid. Kincaid
Yeah, he
has been
finally started Kincaid. Yeah,
Kincaid has been really good like all season,
yeah, he has. Yeah.
and he's left him on the bench a couple of weeks and it's hurt him. But if you're him, you're glad that McConkey finally turned up. Hopefully he keeps
Yep.
going because
Give
him,
some hope.
yeah, him and CD Lamb are gonna be a good duo for him. But yeah, I mean um, I mean he's 1-4, almost the last one in the league. His team
Still,
his team
Well,
is
him and Dwight,
okay.
I think, are 1-4. Yeah.
His team is okay. I mean he also has Matthew Golden, which was on bye as well. We'll see how he finishes the season, but hopefully McConkey keeps the production, and I think he has a shot.
I think so too. It's still
So
early.
I just saw what
Right.
Louis put.
You don't win it in September. You don't win it in early October. So
Yeah,
you just never know.
yeah, for sure. As for myself, I wasn't expecting Noah Fan to go 0. He's been doing really good. I know he didn't play last week because of a concussion, but um, I thought he was gonna do something. And now I'm glad that Joe Flacco's coming. Usually, new quarterbacks tend to rely
Focus on the tight end.
on tight ends. So hopefully, he gives me good production, and Debo Samuel keeps it up because I need him. I need him honestly.
I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
Debo
another
23.
situation.
That was good.
I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not too comfortable with Say Flowers situation, but if Debo keeps on putting up those points, I think I should be fine.
Oh, and then you started Godwin, right? I mean, he did okay. 5.6, not too great, but
Yeah,
he's barely coming back too from an injury. So
yeah, and I just started him because Ricky Pearsall didn't play. If Ricky Pearsall would have
Yeah, yeah.
played, it would have been him. To be quite
I
honest.
thought you would. I thought you were gonna start Pacheco, to be honest, but I mean, you left him on the bench. He didn't do that great either. 8.6.
Well, he did better than Chris Godwin, but yeah, I mean Pacheco's just been. I mean, I don't think it's him. I just think Kareem Hunt is good enough to make that
And then
a committee.
A split backfield.
Yeah,
and Kareem Hunt is getting like all the goal line touches, and
he
had like
is.
2 touchdowns this week. Yeah,
He is.
yeah. So he's getting all
But
the touches on Hunt.
Carter definitely helped me a lot this week for sure. But other
That was
than
the difference.
that was the difference. Yeah, Carter was the difference.
Pretty much, yeah.
But other than that, I'm glad to be 5-0. I have some room for error, which is always good. And we'll see what I can do moving forward.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to the last one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go over the last one.
All right, matchup number 8, last one. Funzy Ravens, Alfie versus Alexander. But to start off, Alfie's team is solid. Daniel's back at QB for Washington should help his team even more. His running backs are okay, yet his wide receivers are great. I think Adams is doing better with the Rams. And obviously, Johnston is a beast at wide receiver for the Chargers. Thanks to Roger dropping him in the waivers, LOL. And then I put Laporta, Andrews and Laporta, great tight ends. Alexander has May at QB, playing better now. CMC as his RB1 looks great. His receivers are decent, and Scary Terry and Judy. McBride is a stud at tight end, yet I don't see his team doing super great overall. So I think it's going to be a tough week for him. Boom, Skate Boo, and CMC. And Bus, Mostert, and Stevenson. And then I put winner Alfie, which was also correct since Alfie won.
Yeah. In this case, it was the opposite. I think Alexander was thinking that Demarcus Robinson was going to do what Kendrick Bourne did. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And if he flexes Hunt for any of his other two flexes, he wins. You know, like you said, Hunt had those 2 touchdowns. And honestly, I would have started him because everybody knows that Hunt gets all the goal line touches, and I don't know why he didn't. I mean, I guess the matchups. You know, John Johnson also had a good matchup against the Giants, even though he didn't do anything other than block for Kamara. But yeah,
the Seahawks defense -5 that hurt him.
yeah.
Yeah, that killed him for sure. I also questioned the Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, when I saw him pick him up, I was like, I don't know. I mean, where's he's gonna play? So I mean, he wasn't really lighting up the world. He had 30 and 55 yards the previous 2 weeks while Worthy was out.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's not like it's gonna go higher than that. So I kind of questioned that one move, but other than that, yeah, his team just didn't show up. This is any other week. I mean, Drake May, you know, they've been saying he plays really well, but he's not quite there yet. At least from a fantasy perspective.
Yeah, I mean, he had no passing TDs. He just had 12 points, but it was just the yards and the rushing yards.
I think both teams only had like 1 touchdown from their skill positions, right? Oh, no, wait. No, yeah. Alexander was pretty lucky to hang in this. He had 1, 2, 3 touchdowns from his skill positions.
Yeah, just the running back.
1.
Stevenson with 2 touchdowns and McCaffrey with 1.
Yep. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, obviously this matchup was kind of like the toilet bowl, but I mean, Offie is in a good position now. I think he's first or second in his division.
Yeah, he's first in my division. He's 3-2.
Yeah. So you just gotta hope that he keeps producing. He produces a little bit more because under 100 points is not good. Obviously he had Bijan on bye. And that's good. He had his best player on bye and he won. So that definitely counts a lot. Honestly, it does count a lot. But regardless, tough matchup for both of them. And I think Alexander's gonna look back at the end and wish he started Kareem Hunt. But other than that, you went 1, 2, 4 and 4. 4 and 4.
I went 4 correct. Only 4 correct, which is
not bad.
My matchup. Which other one? Oh, mine, Eddie's, which Eddie won, and then yours, Cesar, and then Alfie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 out of 8, half correct. 4 of 8.
Okay, boys. I gotta leave, so we're gonna cut this here.
Yeah,
but interesting week. Hoping that it only gets better, and we'll go from there. I'll catch you guys.
This week 6, because I think there's bye weeks again, right? This week 6, so
yeah,
it's gonna be bye weeks for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
all
okay.
I know is Emma has never beat me. Go check the history books. Never beat me. Never beat me.
Maybe it's this week. You never know.
You never know.
I just want to point out that if it wasn't for fumbling last year in the playoffs for our fantasy playoffs. I play him in the championship. I crush him in the champ. So
Oh,
I'm
well.
still real salty about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat him down, get to 3-3, and then I'm gonna clobber the rest of y'all on my schedule.
I have Freddie
All
this
right,
week, so
brother.
we'll see how that goes with Freddie.
We'll see you guys
Calling
next
it
week.
right now. 9 and
Yeah.
5.
Take care, guys.
Finishing 9 and 5.
Laters.
Watch.
Later.
Later.